I'm muted so I didn't cough.
You
That's
muted.
it, you dickhead.
Welcome back to the basement.
Basement Banter.
Go ahead.
Where's your camera, by the way? Welcome to the
Huh?
Basement Banter podcast. I'm your host, Drew, along with my co-host, Bradey, and behind the X's, as always, Frappuccino Nick.
Stupid motherfucker.
You goddamn idiots. My
All right.
camera is
We
not
have a
on
long...
because
Turn
it keeps
it
pausing.
on.
It keeps pausing.
Okay, then. We have a long episode for everybody today. A very long episode. We're going over the NFC West. We're going across country, every conference. We're doing a couple episodes a week to get this all done before the August 30th deadline. It's going to be a long 2 weeks, especially with Gears of War coming out. We're all waiting on that.
Oh, Lord.
But we got some other news to talk about as well. Paramount deal UFC. We got, well, there's not much going on in baseball besides there's more games and there's more games
For
every
once.
day. So,
For once, since
I mean, there's something
This is
going
like-
on. It's just,
This is like prime
it's the
time
same
baseball.
thing.
it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the same shit we talked about.
So we are in full football mode until that August 30th deadline when football starts.
Finally! Let's fucking go! Finally!
That's going to really push us into the end of the baseball regular season where we'll talk about that a lot. Football will be towards the weekends where we have college football, NFL. We'll have a lot to talk about there. So exciting times. And of course, you always have UFC and boxing, which we continually get hate for, by the way.
Yeah, we we get so much
Yeah.
hate about preferring boxing over UFC. It's hilarious.
We don't even prefer
I
boxing over
didn't
UFC
say
that much.
that's not what I.
All
But
right,
that's
all
not
right.
what I
All
said.
right. No.
No,
Okay.
I
I said
What
no,
it is
Don't tell me what I said. Exactly what I said is I said the boxing main event was more electric and the stadium
Yes.
was more fired up
Yes.
than the UFC main event. That's all
Yes,
I said.
that's
But
what I.
apparently-
Boxing,
That's what I actually
Apparently,
meant
I
to
hate
say.
UFC. Nick, will you shut the
Yeah.
fuck up? Let me
No.
finish my goddamn sentence.
No.
Jesus Christ!
Now you can talk. Go
Don't
ahead.
tell me when to goddamn talk.
Go ahead.
and then also boxing actually does like in football and soccer stadiums. There's like 96,000, 100,000 people have been out boxing, but UFC only does, the indoor stadium. That also adds value.
But fuck us. It's like fuck me. It's just,
Yeah.
I'm just an idiot.
You didn't say we dislike
Let's-
UFC. All I'm saying is the best boxing
Okay.
championship fight is always going to be the best UFC. I mean, it's a fact. I mean, the people who are
There's
commenting
people-
this don't even watch boxing. That's the thing. They barely know what boxing is. They only watch UFC. They grew up watching UFC, and then that's it. They've never watched boxing in their life. That's the thing.
Safe to say, there's someone out
Yeah,
there.
but I
They're
saw-
missing
yeah,
out.
Dartboard.
There was like 4 comments. Yeah, there's like 4 comments on like 4 different fucking shorts of me just getting ripped into. Oh, you don't know shit. If you think boxing's better than UFC, you're a fucking moron. That's just
Well, guess
not
what?
I-
And do
but
you
that's
know
just
guess
not what
what?
I said.
Most of the
Fuck-
world agrees with us.
Fuck you.
Boxing does better pay-per-view numbers. Fact. Boxing has like out of the top 10 pay-per-views of all time, 8 of them are boxing. Fact.
Uh-oh.
Maybe even all 10, to be honest. The only person who I could say could even come close is Conor McGregor. There's nobody else in
Yeah.
the UFC. Conor McGregor's not in the UFC anymore. For all those people who are, the
Missed the-
one-sided.
Forgot
I
to
only
switch the
watch UFC. I
scene
don't watch
for a
boxing.
second there.
No, if you like combat sports, why can't you watch both? I watch some kickboxing too. I mean, the only thing I won't watch is like the UFC, like Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I'm not gonna watch that. You can't get me this. I'll watch like Olympic wrestling. I'm not watching a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition.
Brady, can you
give me-
flip
Bro,
them
he's on
off
the
again? They
ground.
didn't see you.
What do you mean they didn't see me?
He's-
I
Everyone
forgot
saw
to
me.
switch. I
Star.
forgot to switch the scene for a second there.
What does that even mean?
The
I'll give them the
scene.
double birds. Yeah. I don't
Well,
know what's
were
the-
we just like you couldn't see us at all?
It was just the logo, yeah, for a second there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
Well,
fine.
you flipped them
That
off.
doesn't. It's still.
We're gonna be at war with these people till we're dead.
Forever.
That's fine.
be
Fuck him.
Literally till we're dead. I mean, these people.
Hey, hate grows more than like positive. So I at this point,
Yeah.
hate me. Please hate me. I
Dude,
want more
I
hate.
just
You
I don't
heard it
get
here
it, man.
first.
It is- Why can't you watch more than one combat sport? I don't get
Yeah.
it. Like people like they can only watch UFC. They're not even that big of MMA. The guys who comment this shit probably don't even like also watch like One Championship or PFL. They probably only watch UFC and that's it. Like that's all they watch, and they have no idea what they're talking about.
Like I said, the worst part is all I said was UFC. The boxing main event was more electric and was more fun to watch than the main event for the UFC. But my God,
I would love for these guys to go to like maybe the Baltimore, Detroit area, walk into a boxing gym and say that. Go ahead and say that. See what happens.
see what happens. Yeah, they respond.
Oh, see how you do in the fucking ring, asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you get in the ring
Apparently,
for 12? You get in the ring for 12 fucking rounds.
Assholes.
it wouldn't last one.
They
I'll
get
do it
it
if I'm getting paid.
right on the
I'm gonna get
chin.
knocked out.
Right
I'm
on.
not lasting half a round.
How much would you
Depends on who you're fighting.
get knocked out for
That's a
like
good
$1
point.
million?
100%.
What do you talk? Dude, I would get knocked out just for running my
Getting
fucking
knocked out.
mouth.
I've been knocked out before. It's not even like that bad. Like it's bad, but like you don't like obviously you don't feel it. Like you just kind of wake up and you're like, what the fuck happened? Obviously, I mean, it depends what kind of like there are some knockouts. Yeah, you start like seizing on the fucking ground, like
Well, that's
yeah,
Well,
maybe
yeah,
not that
like
that's a problem.
you're kind of.
but like just like a normal knockout, like 100%.
Dude, for a
I'd
minute,
probably
like
do
I
it
It's
for
one
said,
of
100
those where you're
grand.
just laying on the
I-
ground for a second.
Yeah,
I
you
call a
just
knockout
wake
guy.
up and you're like, what happened? Like you don't feel. I mean, you're gonna get a headache later that night probably, but
You'll be
you'll
alright.
live.
Oh my
live.
God!
You'll be alright.
You knocked the fuck.
So
out.
let's go. So since on the topic of UFC, we'll jump right into UFC
Pay-per-view contract.
7.7 million. Good for UFC.
Billion.
Oh, did I say million?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I? All right, 7.7 billion. I
7.7
meant
billion.
which the UFC is fucking massive, but it really puts into perspective the NFL, man. How much money did Peacock pay the NFL for one fucking playoff game? It had to be like more than 7 point. And this is every fight for a whole year. And I know Dana didn't rule out like one or two pay-per-views here and there. Listen, the pay-per-view model doesn't work anymore. Fucking illegal streaming. Like you have to be a special fucking breed to get over 1 million pay-per-view buys. You already had to be now, especially because everybody's. If you get 1 million pay-per-view buys, there's another 2 million watching it legally anyway. You got the number
It was 100 million. It's
for one game.
yeah. 100
Think of how
million
many
for one
fucking
game.
cards the UFC has. Like you got a fight night almost every week, and then like every like 2 weeks or so, you have an actual pay-per-view card. Like that's insane. 100 fucking million for one game.
For a wild card game.
It's insane. I think that's great. 7.7 billion is a lot of fucking money.
That's a lot of
So
money.
hey, he said the money's he's gonna raise the fighters' pay, which is a long time coming. I could already veer this back into the UFC versus boxing combo, but
Stop. Don't.
I kind of want to.
Alright, fuck it.
Well,
Stop.
like people are like I asked like I got in a fight with. Oh, you lagged for a second. You're good. I had someone like recently. I was like, "Would you rather be the boxing champ?" And they're like, "UFC," and I was like, "For what? You get paid like what? Like if you're an average champ, what, like 400 grand to fight?
You know what they used? You know what
Boxing, it's like $1 million minimum. You might get
Money
like
May-
50 million if you're big. Yeah, 50
Money
million from the
Mayweather?
Saudis. Look at
Floyd
Canelo and fucking
fucking Mayweather?
Crawford. Dude, I don't even want to look up how much Canelo and Crawford are making just to show up, dude. I think it's something like almost like 70 million a piece. Like just to show up and fight. It's insane. But I was like, there's no way you're actually choosing UFC. Insane. It's too much money and being a boxing champ. If you got the charisma for it too. Especially if you're like a heavyweight champ or something.
50 mil for
50 mil to show
No.
up.
yeah.
Insane. That's
But
insane.
he
Like
also
to show
received,
up.
he also I think he receives an extra 10 mil. No, Terrence
sure there'll
Crawford
be.
only got. Yeah, it's a whole. I saw that Terrence Crawford only got 10 million for the Canelo fight.
Still
He only
insane.
received 10 million. Yeah, he says only received 10 million. Like 10 million
Yeah.
lasts you a fucking lifetime.
But so this is great for UFC. I heard some people saying Paramount's not good, like as a streaming. I've never had it. Like, what's even on? Like, I have no idea. Like, I have no idea. I've never seen Paramount.
Nickelodeon shit.
Like,
It's the Nick shit. You can watch
that's
like Drake
cool.
and Josh and like SpongeBob.
But I heard it's like I heard it's like kind of shitty.
I
Like
never
it's not
thought
like
Oh,
it
it's
would
garbage.
be so
I had it
sweet.
and I had shut
I
up.
heard it was like laggy.
It is kind of laggy.
Is it?
Yeah, it's
That's
a
gonna
little
be a
laggy.
real fucking problem when you got
Hey,
like
but did you
a
see?
million people tuning in.
Did you see? NFL
What?
Sunday Ticket announced the student discount. You can get NFL Sunday. If you're a student, you can get the NFL Sunday Ticket for a season for $120 for the whole season, and you can
What does
get
it
Red
usually
Zone for an
That's
extra
fire.
10. So for the season, dude,
I
it's
don't
like
even know what
80
I
bucks a
pay.
month. It's usually like 80 bucks a month for
What?
everything.
You can pay for the whole year.
If you bundle, yeah, you can. But now it's if you're a student, which Drew, you can obviously apply for it. I'll be able to too. Fucking 120 for the whole season.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm getting it, motherfucker.
But let's get back to this. We keep going. We keep going off
Oh, I
topic
got
now.
football in the brain, dude. We
No,
keep
I
talking
know,
about
I know, I
football.
know. Me too, me too. So
We gotta
let's
fucking get
breeze
there.
through
We
this
gotta
shit.
get there.
This is a great deal. I can't wait for the card tomorrow, or not tomorrow, 2 days, Saturday. We get the DDP versus DDP card, so that's gonna be fucking amazing. Well, versus comes up. Can't wait to watch that. That won't be on Paramount. I don't know when it starts. I heard December. It could be wrong. I don't know when it starts on Paramount. I'll be purchasing Paramount. I heard it's like what, like
It's
$10.
$7.99 a month. If you get it for $7.99 a month, you get all
I'll
the
get
UFC
that to
shit as
watch
well.
UFC. I'll watch every UFC fight. Oh, you think boxing? Well, I also watch UFC every week.
We
Do
actually,
you?
yeah.
Probably not.
We actually
I was
just
I was
love
gonna say, oh
combat
no, you know what?
sports.
Hold on. No, you know what? I got a fucking bone to pick. Those motherfuckers are sitting there saying that just because you can only buy one or the other isn't our fucking problem. We buy them both, and we'd watch them
We
both.
do.
Fuck you.
We
We
get
buy
them
both
both.
the main
It's
events, and
not
we'll watch them
it's not
both.
our
You
problem that you're
motherfuckers only buying
broke.
one. Scumbags. Yeah.
So I think it's awesome. Dana keeps trying to push this power slap thing too. It's got to stop.
Oh, what the fuck? That's a great topic.
Yeah, it's kind of garbage. I
The
don't
power
like.
slap shit is he's like no, that's its own whole
Why
separate.
is
They
it
have their own
for
deal.
returning customers? What the fuck?
Why?
I
It's funny
they
though.
what
It is
deal?
kind of
Who's
funny.
picking up? It is funny to watch who's picking up what streaming
Dude, like
platforms
watching
picking up
some like
fucking
really
power
too
slap.
like real.
Who's a fan? Like I get like watching it, but who's actually like sitting there like I can't wait to tune in this week to fucking power slap.
Nah,
Like
you know what it is fun though? I've seen on like Instagram and shit the guy that bets on the over unders of how many smacks per fight.
yeah.
Like that shit would be kind of
Like
funny.
that
Like if you
was
ever
fun. But
like,
like who like you're not like a fan of the
but that's like a.
fighters and
I was
power
gonna say
slap.
that's a very very
Like
very
there's no
niche.
fucking Manny Pacquiao a power slap. Like I really like I watch it just because always get knocked out. It's kind of fun to watch. I don't get why you'd ever want to do. I guess the money. I mean, who knows what kind of money he's throwing, but
Who knows? Who knows what they're making on the fucking power slap?
it
Like I
is
want to
not
know.
bad money.
All right, I'm
It's a
gonna.
lot of brain damage
Then,
for
all right,
not great
what do you
money though.
think the power slap champion salary is?
He
I'm gonna look it
probably
up
only
right
makes.
now.
I bet the most money he's ever made on a fight is like 50. A fight, I call it a slap whatever you want to call it.
The rating
It's probably
PS.
it's probably
It's
half
no.
his
It's
money.
50K.
Yeah,
Earned a purse up to 50K.
I mean that's okay. I mean that's
Dana White has stated that top contenders can earn as much as 45K in a single night. Pickup, but
45K to
45K.
get knocked out. It's not great money though. They're acting like this is
No,
huge money. 45K to get your fucking face smashed in, knocked out, possibly jaw broken is not great
but
money.
hold on. If we were like an R
It's
weight, like
just
the
not.
light, like if we were like an R weight, the lightweight, I would do a couple 100K for. But
No,
that's the thing.
because there's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
some guy who's like 5'8", but his hands are like fucking the size of like a fucking I
Godzilla's
don't even know.
hands.
Yeah, like a Hulk, like the Hulk fucking fist
And
you
he's
used
gonna.
to buy as
And
a
he's
kid
not.
to
They're
put
not
your
gonna
hands in.
smack you. Well, they don't even smack you, dude. I've seen like videos. They hit him like all fucking like palm and
Yeah, it's
wrist.
right in the fucking bone,
That
man.
shit would hurt. Fuck that. Hey, but you know that might be better than UFC.
Now we're just hating on UFC just because we piss more people off now.
Listen, I'm still pissed that
We
I
like
like
UFC. It's just fucking
everything.
annoying for those people.
Everything that I said got misinterpreted in that fucking statement. And whatever, fuck it. Let's move on.
The
We're
second
digging
someone
too
hears
deep.
that anything like, and if we said the same thing about UFC, we'd have boxing fans in the comments talking shit. If we were like, "Oh, the
Yeah,
boxing pay per views suck," like if we said anything, like it's either like nobody can just enjoy combat sports.
The worst part is we didn't even say they suck. We both said they were great, but one is a little bit better for the main events.
At
That's all we
championship,
said.
at main events,
That's
it.
all. That's
All we
we
fucking
said.
said.
And we're getting
didn't-
fucking ripped.
I
into,
enjoy
like,
them
goddamn
both
assholes.
almost fucking. And to be honest, if I had to watch like if someone said perfect night, I'm watching UFC prelims and main, and then everything up to the main event, and the main event I'm turning on the boxing. That's how I do it. UFC
That's
fights
valid.
are generally usually a little bit more fun to watch because everything in the boxing
But
fights,
now,
it's a guy who's like he's minus 8,000 on the sports books because he paid the guy to lose. Well, he's not taking a fall, but we know who's
I
gonna
don't know.
win.
We got
It's to
really into
boost
that
his
fucking
fucking record.
Pacquiao fight.
Well, that's a
We
main
got.
event.
I know. I'm just saying.
He's got a rematch. Well, they should rematch. He's talking about fighting Gervonta Davis, which would be an insane fight. Gervonta's running scared though after that Lamar Rowe fight. That guy's a pussy. As I say, as he has fucking a 90% knockout rating. But
Jesus Christ.
yeah, but he couldn't take down Roach. Roach low key exposed him. I think he kind of and Roach won that fucking fight. I would die on that hill. But I think Gervonta just didn't train it hard enough. I think he's sick of it. I mean, he's made a shit ton of money. But
You get to a point where like you make enough money.
yeah,
Why
I
keep
did.
going?
That's what happened with Conor. I feel like once you start making like you're like,
Floyd Mayweather,
I
like,
don't know
it's
how
obviously
Canelo does.
not
Like,
UFC.
you make like 50 mil off a fight. It's like, where's the
show up
like
for, like, one fight
motivation
every-
to fight again? You get your face punched in.
Fuck that. You don't need
Does-
to. There's no motivation. I'd be like,
Is
I'd be
there
good.
anything else we need to cover before we jump
Before we
into
get,
this?
I was about to ask you the same question. Do you want to get the picks of the week over with? You want to
Sure.
just do our picks now, and then we can just go straight NFL for the rest of the pod?
Yeah. All right. Let's do picks now.
You want me to go with mine?
Sure.
All right. So I'm taking. It is the.
Nick, turn on your camera.
Nick, where's your camera? Nick.
It's loading. Uh-oh.
Hold
Oh.
on.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
Uh-oh.
I
Hold on.
kind of skipped a beat.
All right. Well, I'm going. It's
Yeah,
the
I'm not gonna
Royals
lie.
White Sox game. On tomorrow. Obviously, well, when this comes out, it'll be the day of at 8:10. It is. I'm taking Salvador Perez 2+ bases. It's minus 105. I'm trying to get a. I'm not trying to go any. Failed to start camera. I'm not trying to take a reach here since I lost last week. My record's currently 3-4, so I just want to get a nice smooth one. So the White Sox suck. The pitcher who's starting Drew has a 4.7 ERA.
Yeah, it's
So I
not
need
great.
Salvador Perez just to get two
There's
bases.
a lot of guys like that
What is
this
going
year,
on?
though.
So that's mine.
Hey, there he is. Clap it up.
There he is. Finally,
Clap it up.
fucking working.
Hold on.
There's the young man.
Young man.
And there goes the young man.
And
Oh, I thought you left.
Oh, no, I didn't.
There
Why
you
would I
go,
leave?
welcome.
Why would I leave?
It's a little more comfortable now that you're here. It's like instead of just like the blank square.
It's
now
the
there's, like, a
blank
Nick, you
third.
want to go?
Yeah, Nick, you want to take your picks?
Let's see.
Since you just plopped in out of nowhere.
Oh my god. Where did he come from? He came out of Oh my god, it came out of nowhere. Hold on.
Jesus.
You want to skip entertainment of the week, Drew, or do you want to do that too? We can get all this shit out of the way
We'll
now.
end with that.
All right.
Okay.
So my pick is gonna be Liverpool. Or no, I'm sorry. It's gonna be the Liverpool versus Bournemouth game over 4.5.
I like it.
Liverpool, great dude. The straight spread was fucking ass. The straight spread
he's
was
even got the
fucking
jersey
ass. I
though.
got the jersey. I got the
Shove it in our
jersey.
face.
Shove it in your face.
Shove
They're
it
not
in our
sponsored by.
face.
They're not
Nick.
sponsored by Nike anymore. Fuck Nike. Horrible
Nick,
jerseys.
with all due respect, this is what I meant last week. Of you actually trying to like have some energy and life behind your
Yeah.
pick. Like now that you sound more confident, more people will be enticed to take it. No, I'm just saying
I don't
it's a
get
it's
all
a
the
good
games,
habit.
but I'm
All right, Drew.
Brazilian. I gotta get more into soccer, right?
Nick, after Drew says his, do you want to make the story post right away? Just
I'm
so it's up since we have some Friday ones, or did you already
set.
put it up?
It's set. It's all done. It's all
Shit.
done. It's already in the highlights.
All right.
We're
Quick
good.
pick,
Drew.
quick pick, quick pick.
Quick pick,
Quick
quick
pick,
pick,
quick pick.
quick
Drew,
pick.
what's yours?
Let's fucking go, quick pick.
All right. I win again. Arizona covers the spread easily. I'm now on a 5. No, I went down 0-2. I promised a 2 hot streak to tie it up. I'm now on a 5 hot streak. It's so hot in here.
Take up
Your
all
mom's
your
in here
clothes.
too.
I
That didn't
am
make any sense.
getting
So hot in here, I
so
gotta
hot.
strip down to
I
my
wanna take
underwear.
my clothes off.
Probably.
Probably.
So we're on a 5 win streak here. We're going to try to keep this going. We're going back all the way to another continent. We've been traversing the continents with these picks, a decent amount. We're going all the way to the Oceania continent with Australia, the NRL, Newcastle Knights versus North Queensland Cowboys under 46.5. This is a game that will be taking place on Sunday at 2 a.m. Eastern Time. So this is a wake and cash. You wake up and smile. That's what you got to do.
Wake up and smile.
You don't
bud.
got to stay up. Nobody's staying up for it. Just
Wake up and smile.
I
bud.
might, but God, would I? It's a long
Yeah,
night.
you
Wake up and smile. But
could.
A six hot streak would be special. If we could put this all the way to 10, that'd be unbelievable. That'd go into the NFL season. That's when things start getting ugly.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I need to get back. I'm 3-4. I've been taking some reaches. I've been out of my element taking golf picks.
Yeah.
I gotta settle back in. I'm gonna take the baseball pick that I like against a shit pitcher. Unless he all of a sudden throws a no hitter. I'm just gonna ease back into it, get some wins, and then I want to stay 500 until the NFL season. Maybe go a little above 500, but NFL season's where I want to thrive. And then NFL into NBA, that's when I'll be. That's when
Yeah,
I
so we
should
got to
be
keep this going
really
5-2. Try to get a
Yeah, you
6 win streak, 6-2. We keep piling on the wins. We build and build, brick by
you
brick
carry the weight
here.
right now.
But that's what we're doing.
I
got
love how
nothing
you
else to
guys are
say.
in like such rich
Alright,
color.
go
and
North-
I'm in
Go
like black
North
and white.
Queensland. What?
You heard
No,
it.
just keep going, keep going, keep going.
I'm in green, technically. But
I'm in black.
go North Queensland. Go Newcastle Knights. We're cheering for both teams. Life's too short to bet the under, even though I always bet unders. We're betting an under. So it's not. It is too short, but we're doing it anyways. So go North Queensland and Newcastle Knights. Defense, specifically. Don't let anybody score. If the game ends 0-0, we'd be very happy. Although that's not possible in this kind of sport, but 4-0. 2-0. If we could go lower, we would. But it's 2-0 is the lowest we can go.
Or
So we'll
2-2.
take that. Let's get this 6 win streak going. And let's head on into the NFL.
Oh Lord.
Oh lord.
Everybody ready? NFC West, going from West Coast to East Coast. So we start with the NFC West. Then we'll go to the NFC North, down to the NFC South, NFC East, and so on and so forth. We're going to start with the 49ers, correct? Ready to go with that?
Yes.
Fuck the
I'm already
49ers.
49ers start.
Fuck the 49ers.
Some background info. Okay, Nick does not like the 49ers. 49ers previously, last year, 6-11. Not great.
Horrible. Great.
Not a good
They also
record.
It's
also had a
horrible,
bunch of
that's good.
injuries. They didn't have Ayuk. They didn't have McCaffrey.
Yes.
So I did have some major injuries on the offense.
They
McCaffrey is coming
scored-
back. You
They
looking for total
scored
points,
389 points, so they tied for 13th in the league.
and they
They
allowed
were
the 30th.
also, what do I have? in
They
my
allowed
notes here?
436 points, which is 29th, which is pretty bad. Defense
Yep.
was not great.
But yes, they had now. So the defense was ranked 15th. They did have to add some people, some key defensive people, and they did. They did. That's what they did. They focused on defense more than offense, and that's what they should have done. 15th's not good enough. Their offense was still ranked 4th among the league last year, which is incredible after going 6-11. Shocking. Brock Purdy, this is funny enough. Brock Purdy, this is interesting because I don't know how many people would like this stat, but Brock Purdy is ranked 10th out of the 42 people who have started X amount of games in the league. Is the 10th best quarterback according to Pro Football Focus by stats. and by ranking.
I
10th.
mean,
That's top 10 that's a guy who can win a Super Bowl. You don't need a top 5 quarterback to win a Super Bowl. Top 10, top 12. Top 10 gets it done. How do you feel about that? Would you give him top 10 in your picks?
I'm not gonna go against it. I don't know. I
You'd be close to mine. I don't think you'd get top 10.
he's like
I'd probably
12,
have him, I'd probably
13.
rank him 13th.
He's like, yeah, I wouldn't say he's top 10. Like, he's right outside of it.
But stats are stats, in fairness to him. So he's earned it. Debo's gone. We all knew that. That's a weapon gone. But you can't pay everybody, unfortunately.
Yeah, but to be fair, even though they lost Debo,
And
Juwan
Debo's
Jennings
had some injury problems.
Juwan Jennings was really good last year for them,
Yep.
and they still have Ricky Parcell. And you have a
Yep. And
fully
he was solid.
and you have a fully healthy McCaffrey who's
Yep.
going to be receiving back regardless, just how he plays.
Yep.
He's going to do fucking everything.
The thing
And
with Debo, I think they played it right because if I had to pick any, so it was really just between Ayuk and Debo. Like people were talking,
And they
which one are you
chose-
gonna pay? I'm choosing
chose
Ayuk
Ayuk.
all day. Debo, he's had injuries.
He's
His
getting older.
game, the way Debo plays the game, doesn't seem like it ages well. Like it will age well because he relies so much on his athleticism
And his speed.
and more of these crazy plays. While Ayuk's, obviously extremely athletic, one of the
I
more
think
athletic wide receivers. But Ayuk runs crisp routes.
I think Ayuk is the best route runner in the NFL. Like pure route running, Ayuk is one of the best
You
pure
could
route
debate
runners in
it.
the NFL.
I would probably
He's
name a
one
few
of
above
them.
him.
He's one of the
He's
most
up there.
pure
There's a
route
lot of
runners.
crisp route runners. I wouldn't have him as the best, but because he's getting there. He's still got some years in the tank before he becomes Unk.
Well, he's hurt. He's also still hurt, so we'll see what happens when he comes back. Didn't you tear
But
his
who do
fucking
they?
ACL? I can tell you exactly who they acquired right now. That's what you're about to ask.
Well, this draft, who they get? Like we said, defense ranked 15th. That's not enough. That's not good enough. They go out get Alfred Collins selected. Selected in the second round was he selected or first? Yeah, so second round. Alfred Collins, a good run stopper, 6'5", 320. That's a guy who's going to plug gaps for you right in the middle. They had problems with run defense a lot last year, so that's a guy who's going to plug that run gaps, especially against some of those weaker offensive lines. It's going to be hard to get a guy that size out of there. Next, who they get? Michael Williams, edge, round 1. What pick? You ask. 11. Who from where? Nick, can you answer? Take a guess out of college.
Nick, come on.
Take a guess.
Take a guess. Listen, Nick.
Down south.
Hold
It's in the
on,
south.
hold on.
It's in the
And
south.
I'll give you another hint. It's a first round pick, so it's obviously one of the powerhouse schools because that's where all first round picks come from.
Big school from the south. Deep south.
Georgia?
Yeah.
Oh,
he
okay,
got
Nick.
it. Michael Williams was obviously
probably
across
like the biggest, one of the biggest schools down
Yeah.
there.
Shit.
Yeah.
Good shit, Nick.
So he gets it right. Where is he from? Georgia. He's crazy athleticism. Now, a lot of people are like a little skeptical, which is fair, because Georgia's defense was that good. I mean, how much did Michael Williams? You can't really double or put too much emphasis on one guy on that defense for doubles
It's
or
more of a
slowing
team
him down
thing.
because there's just too many good players. I mean, the other side of the edge rusher also won the first round. They had 2 defensive tackles who went to the NFL. I mean, linebackers who could blitz. You name it. I mean, it was an easy job for him to get the numbers and the sacks and the tackles for the lossy guy. But
Their
his
picks.
game is great. So how good will it transfer? We're going to find out. But my guess, it's going to transfer very well. So so they really focus on the trenches, and these are 2 guys who are really going to help them against those lower tier offensive line teams where they can beat up. If they can win that trench battle, that defense, I'm going to make a prediction that their defense goes from 15th to probably at least 11th to 12th, just off those 2 guys if they pan out. Anything else on their defense?
I mean, no, but like you said, their first
Fred
4
Warner?
draft picks. Sorry,
My
that first.
favorite player in the NFL, Fred Warner. In my opinion, the best Mike linebacker in the league. A guy who third and short, third and long, doesn't matter. Who do you want in the game? I take Fred Warner any day of the fucking week as my Mike linebacker. So talk about a defensive front. They're looking like they're going to be okay. Now we got 2 rookies, so we'll see. But we'll see that later. Offensive line is ranked decent, not great, but decent. But it's hard to have a great offensive line these days. There's always a weak spot on an offensive line, especially with the injuries. It's more about depth more than how good is your starting 5 versus how good is your depth. I would rather above average offensive line with good depth coming off because someone's going to get injured than a
Then a
really
great
good
O-line
offensive
with no
line
depth.
with no depth. Because eventually one of these guys is going down. Offensive linemen rarely play full 17 games. They always miss 1 here, 2. A guy fucking blows out his knee. I mean, you're 6'5", 340 pounds. It's a high chance of happening at that point when you're that big. So I'm high in the 49ers to make a big comeback.
They don't really have.
I hope they don't.
And they have they have a pretty fucking cake schedule, dude. I can't lie. Their schedule is pretty fucking easy. They should be
Well,
good.
this division
Is
isn't crazy. It's not bad though, but it's
no,
not.
no, but even the games
You
outside the
could make a
division,
case it's pretty bad, but
even the game outside the division, like I don't know. They gotta play this. They play the Saints. They play the Giants. They play the Browns. The Bears. The Colt. Like they're playing the fucking AFC South this year. AFC South sucks.
yeah,
It's pretty fucking
Cleveland,
garbage. It's
yeah,
not a.
Chicago.
They have a pretty. Looking at it now, it's a pretty easy schedule for the fucking 49ers.
A big thing that they're gonna have to rely on is Brock Purdy, though. I think that's the biggest question.
He's been fine though. Everybody says that
I
every
agree,
year.
but
He has not had
how?
a bad season.
But here's the
He
thing: how good is he gonna be? Is the big question. I
just
think
needs to be
everybody wants
average.
to know. I agree. To
Just
make the playoffs,
quite
probably.
literally the same as he's been every single year. He doesn't even have to
But
improve at
can he
all
make
for them
that
to be
jump?
successful.
Because if he's average, how long until they look into that draft one year, and if someone falls into the lap, they take it. May not be that very a good general manager takes a swipe, even if you don't need a quarterback. You only have so many average years before teams look to start replacing you, because we all know quarterbacks. Well, good teams will at least look and see if they can find options.
Brock
If an
Purdy's
option,
he's still super fucking young though. He's
he
25.
is. That's what I mean.
You
So,
got
but the
time.
problem is, how much progression is he going to make? The problem is, if he starts regressing, they're going to start looking for it. That's the problem with the 49ers. If he starts regressing, this team could start turning on its head. Because that's when it's going to start becoming a fucking scramble for if they can, what quarterback can they pick up? The media's going to be all, and then going into next
If
year.
Christian McCaffrey's dominant, it's not going to matter. If Christian McCaffrey is as good as he always is, it's going to take so much pressure off Brock Purdy where it's going to be kind of like unnoticeable. Because
That's
McCaffrey,
true,
if you get
that's
if you get,
true. But Brock Purdy control Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, and all those guys can't control the ceiling. They control the floor. Only Brock Purdy decides how good they go and how far they can make it. It's all up to him at the end of the day. Christian McCaffrey can't take him to the Super Bowl. He can't. He does. He can't do enough. It has to be Brock Purdy. Can he take him there? That's the question. That's the question everybody's going to ask, because you could take Ayuk, you could put another great receiver. It doesn't matter. He controls that ceiling. That's what the quarterback does. That's why it's the most valuable position and most important position in all of professional sports. And that's why they get paid the big money, even when they're not even that good. That's the question. Can he raise that ceiling? We're going to find out. But going into that, I'm going to go straight into my pick. What I have over. I think it's minus 170 right now. I think that's a lock. I got them easily winning 10 games. I have them going probably 12-5 this year. 11-6, probably 10-7, probably at worst.
so I have them going
With
10
bad
and 6.
injury.
I have them going 11 and 6. I'm going 11-6, and my pick is I have. This actually kind of goes into what you said about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy over 23.5 passing touchdowns. It's minus 130, so it's kind of it's a favorite. But he had 20 passing
Yeah.
touchdowns. He had 20 passing touchdowns last year without McCaffrey for the entire season. You're telling me McCaffrey's not going to generate at least 3 or 4 extra? I believe that it's a very doable.
Yeah,
I
we'll
believe
have to
it's
see the
very
scheme.
doable. I do very much believe in
We'll have
Ricky
to see the
Parcell.
scheme.
I believe in Ricky Parcell a lot. Mister, I got shot.
Isn't it?
And I mean,
I think it's Pearsall.
is it Pearsall? Am I
Sorry,
saying it wrong?
I don't know. No, I don't know. You might be right. I thought it was Pearsall though.
I could be wrong.
Who
And then
cares?
I also Kittle in the red zone.
Yeah.
I do really but we'll see. But like I said, Brock Purdy over 23.5 passing touchdowns.
I like
That's my
that
pick
pick.
for the. Yeah.
I like
Last
Brock Purdy. I think Brock Purdy
I'm banking on him improving.
is gonna move up. Do I
Yeah,
think he's
I'm
gonna be his PFF grade as a 10th quarterback? No, he's probably
he'll be
gonna,
like
if he has a
12,
good year,
13.
he'll be right around 10th again. And he could still progress while keeping that because that's a high rank. Top 10 in the league is high for quarterbacks.
But it also, like, we'll see how good his offensive line is for them this year. We'll see how
Yeah.
the offensive line holds up. Because that's another question with all quarterbacks. If they don't have, well, not all. Some quarterbacks are fucking maniacs. Some are just
Yeah.
different breeds.
And he's got an offensive genius as a head coach. We all
Yeah,
know
we'll
what
see what
family
he
tree
does.
that guy comes from. So
Yeah.
doesn't need any explanation. I think we can move on.
Nick, did you have anything to say about the 49ers, or did you have a pick or anything? No.
No, I just would love to say fuck the 49ers. Because I fucking
All right.
hate them.
There you go.
I respect that.
All right, rolling on to the Cardinals.
Over to the Cardinals. Previously, what's the record? 8-9.
8-9. They scored 400 points last season,
Ranked
12th
12th.
ranked in the NFL,
Yeah.
and they allowed 379, which is ranked 15th in the NFL. Last year, they were ranked the 13th best team in the as PFF grade.
Yep. They're 6th in offense, 23rd in defense. So, second year going into his third year as a head coach. First year, 4 wins. Last year, 8 wins. I was actually very low on the Cardinals until I actually did a deeper dive into what they have done. So, what do the Cardinals run? The Cardinals are a hurry up team. There's 2 competing philosophies in the NFL that are battling. You have motion versus hurry up. Which one's better? I don't know. It depends what coaching tree
It
you come
depends on
from.
your personnel,
Yeah. Well,
like who you have on your roster.
not necessarily. Most coaches stick to one and that's it. It's usually It all depends on the coach usually. No, they do run both teams.
But no, but
You'll see a
some
hurry up.
players thrive better in
Yeah,
one or the other.
that's very true.
That's what I meant.
Some guys play better
In
emotion.
the
Some
hurry up,
quarterbacks
and
play
then
better and
yeah.
hurry up. Yep. Kyler Murray. It's on him. Got some interesting stats
Yeah,
about
it
him.
is.
So what about them? When Kyler Murray is above an 80 passing grade, they have 8 wins. So all of them. Every time he doesn't, they haven't won. So Kyler Murray has been up, down, left, right. It doesn't matter. He's very inconsistent. They're going to have to look for him to really progress in the passing game and really unlock Marvin Harrison Jr. Because Marvin Harrison Jr. looked great last year, but his rookie season was not spectacular on numbers. It
It was
wasn't any.
average. It was average numbers wise, but watching him play, he had some really,
Yeah.
really big flashes and sort of some great promise to what he's supposed to be. And
The
they
problem
do have
is he needs a quarterback to get him the ball. So
We'll see if Kyler Murray
hopefully
is that
Kyler.
guy.
Now,
In my opinion, I also think they need to get Trey McBride involved in the red zone more. Trey McBride had the most. I'm pretty sure he had the most or second most receptions out of any tight end in the NFL and scored 2 touchdowns. And then in the last 2 weeks of the season, and one of them was forced in garbage time, just to get him one.
true, but the problem is with those tight end specific routes for the red zone. You got to trust your quarterback to make that kind of throw. Those throws
I
are usually
know, I know. They're
those
they're
are
usually
tough
really
throws.
tight.
Usually the
They're
big.
usually tough and tight throws, just to like thread the needle. Usually for the tight end, but I don't know. I'm maybe give him more. I don't know. They did do a lot of defensive acquisitions. A lot of their offseason went into their defense. And I
Yep.
do like them adding Zay Jones. I do like them adding Zay Jones. I think that's a good receiver to have.
Yep. They picked up some free agents for the D line. They
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 got
drafted Walter Nolan out of Ole Miss. He was very good in the SEC. I loved watching him. A sleeper, Will Johnson out of Michigan, who I really wanted on the Jets. And we also got a good cornerback, I thought. Will Johnson. He got injured and his 40 time kind of sucked, but they're saying he has good game speed, which a lot of guys have shitty 40 times, but good game speed. I think he could be one of them. So he can make an immediate impact. Where do the Cardinals really struggle? It's in the passing game on defense. They're not great. Buda Baker, a really good safety, strong safety, makes a shit ton of tackles.
whoa, what is
He's
that? Never mind, that
what?
was on me. I opened up an ESPN thing because I was looking at their top
Oh,
because their top free agent defensive acquisition obviously this season was Josh Sweat. They took
yeah,
Josh Sweat from Philly, who had a total of 27 solo tackles, 8 sacks, like
yeah.
and a total of 41 tackles. That's a really he's a good player to add to their D line. Their D line was fucking lacking last year. No,
But
but
with Buda Baker, who makes a shit ton of tackles, the problem with Buda Baker
I
is
do
he's
like
not
Buda Baker.
amazing in the passing game. I know people love to love Buda. I get it. He's a very good player. He does not have great vision when it comes to the quarterback. He has great vision on run plays. He does
I
not
was
have
saying
great vision.
in the run game,
To be
he's
honest,
really
he's a
good in the run
strong
game.
safety, which helps. Because strong safeties tend to be a little bit less better in passing coverage than the free safety. But at the same time, you'd like to see him be better at it, but he's not going to be. It's too late in his career for him to get any better. So, but he's someone who you're never going to complain about. But they really
All
need something like a Will Johnson to really step up and
I was just about to
be a
say,
lockdown corner. If they
you
can
literally
get
took the
that, that's
words out of
gonna
my
just
fucking mouth.
take him all the way up. But we gotta wait to see if that happens.
You took the words right out of my mouth with Will Johnson. That's
Mhm.
exactly where I was going. Will Johnson was if Will Johnson pans out for them, which I feel like getting Will Johnson in the second round, that late in the second round was kind of a steal.
It was.
I
People
know
just
it's
didn't believe in him.
I know I know yeah
Please
exactly.
steal.
I know it's kind of people don't believe in him, but I don't know, man. Will Johnson, from what we've seen from Will Johnson, he was nasty in Michigan.
He was.
He
It's
was
just his 40
disgusting.
times sucked. I mean, you gotta see. I mean, well,
We'll see.
40 times sucked and he was really injured. So I mean, we gotta see what he has. He has a very high ceiling, but
He does.
probably a decently low floor as well, as far as
It's kind of one
the
of those.
hype surrounding
I
him.
think it's a very. I
It's a
would say it's
gamble.
moderate risk, high reward. Like I wouldn't say it's a crazy risk, but they're definitely taking a risk on
It's
it
a
with a
moderate
second round
risk
pick.
because there's
Moderate
definitely
risk, high
safer
reward.
picks. There's definitely safer
Yes,
picks on the board
at
at
that
the time.
pick. So what do you think
So
that their record's going to be? I'm looking at their schedule right now, and it doesn't look like it's too difficult. I know.
I think that I think they're gonna end up probably 8-9 again. I have them go.
If don't,
I have them under 9.5. So I gave myself another a point, a half a point, just in case. I don't see them getting 10 wins,
that's actually crazy. So I have them
but I
also
could get
eight
them
and
getting 9 wins. But
so
I think 8.
I also have them 8 and 9, and my bet for this team is I have them under 8.5 wins, which is plus 105.
Yeah, so we're about the
That's my
same.
pick for
Mine's gonna be a
roughly the
little less
same.
money, but
But
a little
I'm not
safer.
saying but who's to say if Kyler Murray has a great season, Kyler Murray's a great season that can easily jump up to 10 wins. That's where it kind of question is. Same thing with the Niners. If the quarterback steps up, then they're going to be a lot better than we
Same thing with the
project.
Niners. Kyle Murray
It's
controls the ceiling. And
he
see, the
does.
weird thing about a team like
It's
these,
so
team like the 49ers, Arizona,
they're both
the
so
quarterback's
reliant on the
controlling the ceiling.
quarterback.
But if you look at a team like Buffalo, Josh Allen doesn't control the ceiling. Josh Allen controls the floor, which is
And
it's a
everyone
high floor. But
it's
everybody else is
same
controlling the
with the
ceiling.
Bengals. It's same with the
Yeah.
Bengals. Joe Burrow
So
controls the floor,
it flips as you get a really good quarterback.
but also if the
Does Kyler Murray have it in him to put just average above 80 passing grade a game? I don't.
I don't
I
know.
have to believe it to be honest. I
I've never
just don't
have
believe in him.
have we seen it for a full season? Have we ever seen it for a full season out of
He's
him?
had
That
seasons. 2 seasons ago, he had an average, but he still dips below. He still dipped below. I think in 5 games, 6 games. So he could,
I did not.
but
I forgot
it's
that
just an
Kyler Murray was
inconsistent
number 1 overall pick.
play.
I forgot
And
he was the number 1 overall pick, dude.
his height definitely doesn't help with seeing over the offensive line, but his legs. He needs to learn to use it. They got to utilize those play action. They got to utilize those bootleg passes. They got to utilize those more instead of,
So last season,
this is not a pocket passing scheme. It should be. It just shouldn't
So-
be.
last season he had 21 passing touchdowns and 11 interceptions.
Which is good. The problem is it's the little throw. It's those he doesn't make those 4 or 5 yard throws that change.
Turnover
It makes the
worthy
splash.
plays. Oh my god. Rush snaps. 9 yards. All right, I'm good with them. You want to move up?
Yeah.
Nick, any words on the Cardinals? Anything
No,
before we go to the Rams?
no, the Cardinals are fine.
All right.
They're safe.
Off topic, I could. I don't know why. I feel like Arizona is just a place Nick would like.
Dude, it's
Why
hot.
is that? Why is that? Why do you say that?
It's just, forks up, by the way. Forks up. Cool.
Forks up.
Go
I don't know if you
Arizona
guys-
This
State.
is the forks up symbol?
I don't know
Yeah.
if we should do that.
This is the fork symbol.
I don't know if we can do that.
Yeah.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink
That's
is the
it.
fork symbol.
Yeah,
Oh, right.
That's it right there. That's forks up.
What the fuck?
One of those things. That's disgusting.
You're a fucking freak. All right, going to the Rams.
Nick, you don't think you wouldn't like Arizona?
I don't think I'd
He
like
would
Arizona,
last. He'd
bro.
melt.
I'd melt.
Why not? You'd melt.
It's too hot for that motherfucker.
No, yeah, I think I'd melt, dog.
Yeah, it's hot. It's definitely hot.
It's way too fucking hot, man. Dude, if you leave your car in the sun, like your tires will start melting.
Well, yeah, you can't have like a black car.
If
It
you have
has
a
to-
black,
you can't buy
if you have a black car,
you gotta buy those
Phoenix,
things that people in
Arizona, or anywhere in Arizona,
Yeah,
you're a
too-
fucking idiot.
too hot to buy.
It's way too hot to have
Yeah,
a
you gotta
black
buy
car
the
in there.
color car.
Buy a
Yeah,
white.
Brady, would you like Arizona? It's a lot of land over there.
What?
A lot of
What
desert,
a-
though.
Fuck that.
Eh,
Yeah, because no one wants to
lot of
live in
free-
fucking Arizona.
I
Probably
think
what?
I wouldn't mind. I went there. I went there a long time. I actually enjoyed my time there for a week.
Oh, I found it.
Let us move on to the Rams.
It's getting hot.
Brady's
Yes.
gonna start stripping naked.
So what did the Rams have this offseason? They had low draft capital. Why? Well, because they won a Super Bowl a couple years ago, selling everything they could. So they didn't have many options on improving too much. But
They got Devontae Adams.
they got Devontae Adams.
Devontae.
This team, let's talk about this team is just stacked on wide receiver. They have an okay offensive line, a good, really good wide receiving core, which this team is going to throw the ball more than any other team.
And even when they run the ball, they still have Kyron Williams, who's a good running back.
If you could bet on Kyron Williams under total yards,
I
if
would
it's
take it.
reasonable, I would bet the under because they're not going to.
And
They're
I would
not going
take
to give him the ball that much.
Matthew Stafford over passing yards. I would take that too. He's throwing to Puka, Devontae Adams, and Tutu Atwell. That motherfucker.
You got Devontae Adams, one of the best route runners and overall wide receivers in the game. He still has it. You got Puka Nacua,
one of
who's
the
on the
young
come up.
rising stars.
A nice crisp route runner. Not
Tutu's-
crazy speed, but doesn't need it. And Tutu's your deep threat,
Perfect.
a guy
He's
who
a-
has insane speed.
I think they're gonna put Tutu in the. They'll put Tutu in the slot too.
Yeah. I'd be shocked if they put Puka in the slot a few times and move Tutu
They could.
out.
They definitely could. And then they still have Tyler Higbee, who's a quality
not
tight
bad.
end. He's a
He's
quality
fine.
tight end.
He works. So
And,
yeah,
I know how you feel
Puka
about
brings
Stafford.
finesse. I love Matthew.
I know how you feel
Stafford.
about
He's still got
Matthew
it.
Stafford.
Matthew
He
Stafford
does
still
still
has
got
at least this year and next year elite play. He's still elite, man. He
You're-
throws too many interceptions, but he's been throwing too many interceptions since he was in fucking college. So
They-
you know,
Their schedule is kind of.
Puka brings finesse. Tutu brings speed, and then Devontae just adds another
He's
special.
just a solid wide
Yeah,
receiver. Like he's just
just a
going to be good.
special veteran. Once him and Matthew Stafford start clicking, when Matthew Stafford needs someone to throw the ball to, it's going right to Devontae.
And when
Anytime
Devontae
they
Adams
get
is
a
having
touchdown.
a good, when Devontae Adams is on, he's on. He's
Yeah.
on fucking stoppable. Like if he's having, dude, there's some games that I've watched with Devontae Adams where he's just, I don't know. There's no words.
One
Just
thing
the
that's
guy.
questionable is McVay. I'm starting to think McVay might have been. I used to be a huge McVay. I'm starting to think he might be slightly overrated after the Super Bowl.
Think so? I think he's all right.
I think he's a good coach, but would I put him like people like I had him in my top 5 coaches in the NFL like a year and two ago. I'm not sure if I'd put him in there anymore. I definitely see some holes, especially. Well, to put it blankly, their defense has sucked a lot. A lot of these, every time you watch the Rams, it always seems like it's this like shootout game. They haven't figured out defense. Now, I don't know. I should have looked this up. I don't know if they got a new defensive. Can you look that up?
Yeah.
They get a new defensive coordinator? Because I don't know. They could have. And their defense, to be honest, is not great. To put it blankly. I mean, they don't have.
No. It's still Chris Shula.
It's
He's been there for
still.
8. He's been there for 8
They're
years.
still not great, man. Like, they're really, like. Their defense. If anything, I could see their defense maybe even getting worse. Like,
Yeah, it's
this
Chris
is going to
Shula.
be
It's his
another.
eighth
This could be another
eighth
team
season.
that's just going to be absolutely looking to just have shootouts with everybody.
You know what's crazy though is
They got,
my you know
they picked up someone. You never know who they get, but
I think they're gonna be good.
I think they're going to be good too. But I think their defense is going to stink again.
I think it's gonna be manageable, but I think the offense is gonna be so good where they're gonna be able to be good. I think their defense is gonna be average, but I think that
But
their offense is
do
going
you
to be.
consider do you consider 18th defense in the league manageable? Like, it's manageable. But
Yes,
are you gonna break that 10-7 barrier?
yes,
Like,
but
it's gonna be
again,
really hard to
they're
win more than
playing the
10 games with 18th. Maybe imagine if like even goes to 20th ranked defense. I mean, you can be
they're playing the
struggling against
I
10
don't know. They're
wins.
playing the AFC again. They're playing the AFC South. AFC South is a
Yep.
shit division. I mean, they have to play the Saints. Saints suck.
The
Uh,
Saints go marching in.
I don't know.
Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
So the thing with
Alright,
the thing with the Rams is my pick for the Rams is I have the Rams winning the division. 95.
I have them over 9.5.
I have them winning the division.
I like over 9.5. I can't see them beating out the Force, but I wouldn't be. I think they'll be in it till the last couple of weeks, and any given Sunday, it's
Football.
really gonna depend on those head-to-head matches and injuries. But we can't predict injuries, unfortunately. I think that's good. I think that's good for them. Nick, what's our run time at?
What's that? 53 minutes.
Not
We got
bad.
one team
We're
left.
making
We
pretty.
got one.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got.
We're making good time. Making good time.
Still got
NFC West finishing up. Who else but the Seattle Seahawks
Mr.
and
Sammy Darnold.
my former best friend Sam Darnold. They went 10-7 last year. They were solid. They were
They were like the
a
definition of
bad
average.
10-7. They were a bad 10-7.
They were.
But they won. They did what they had to do to win. But they were a bad 10-7. They really were like more of an 8-9, 9-18. They really weren't a 10-7. But hey,
So obviously the big
any
losses
given
for them.
Sunday, decent coaching, and
Yeah,
they got heart.
So well, obviously the obvious losses for them. You lost Gino.
Yep.
You lost DK Metcalf, and you lost Tyler Lockett. Those are the big
Well,
losses on the offense.
But who'd you get?
But you get Cooper Kupp
Mm-hmm.
and Sam Darnold. So Sam Darnold's coming
Yeah.
off. I would say Sam Darnold's best season. as a
Yeah.
starter.
Oh,
I,
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
Not even
Sam Darnold.
close.
All right, Sam Darnold's best season as a starter. You get him. Cooper Cup is still Cooper Cup, which I think people are extremely underrating Cooper Cup this season. I think that he's going to just because he's coming off another injury, and you know how Cooper Cup is. People say he gets hurt all the time. Well, not people say, he just does. But I think Cooper Cup is gonna have a great season, and
This
they also got Ernest Jones, and I really like Ernest Jones. I think Ernest Jones is a good get for them, a good linebacker. But were you had something?
Yeah, my problem is
And
their offensive line is, which is a huge problem. And to be honest, I
yes,
agree with you. I mean, let's be honest. It's you have Cop, you have
Jackson Smith,
Smith.
Jackson Smith, and you have Kenneth Walker, and as your wide receiver three, Marcus Vandal is scandaling. He's okay. He's manageable.
Like
I do
that
not
wide
know who their
receiving
tight end is
core,
though.
like that wide, yeah, the Barney's
AJ
not.
Barner,
He stinks.
4th round pick out of last year's draft.
Yeah, he stinks.
No idea who that is.
Like if
That's on the
taking
internet.
this team at face value, like passing game, like it looks okay. Like Cooper Cup has declined a little bit. He's still good. He's still one of the. He's gonna be a conservative option. Jackson Smith. How do you ever pronounce his name?
I don't know.
Jigba.
Jax Najigba? I don't know.
Yeah,
I
I
need
don't
to
know.
hear it so I can pronounce it correctly. I'll hear it in the season when we're watching a game and I'll pronounce it right
Yeah, I
at some
I
point.
never understood how to pronounce that. And Kenneth Walker's not great out of the backfield passing game, but he's not bad either. So I mean, I would give it a 7 to 8 out of 10. But then the offensive line stinks. But now you did pick up Zay. They're gonna have a strong side on that offensive line. Their right side of the offensive line is gonna
He's gonna be
suck.
good. No,
Bradford and Lucas are terrible. But then you have Cross and Zabel, their recent pickup, who I really like personally out of North Dakota State. If he's good, that left side is where that's where they're gonna pound the rock every play.
I also don't.
It's
I don't
going to
like their
that left
center.
side. It ain't
I
going.
don't like their center. I do not know how to pronounce that motherfucker's name. But I don't like their center. Drew, you can try and pronounce his name for me if you want.
Oluwatimi.
Is that how you
Olusegun
pronounce it?
Oluwatimi.
He's not great. He's all right, but he's not.
No, he's not. But here's the thing with center is
But you don't have
centers
to.
used to be such an important position, and it still is because if you have a really good center, it can really help a rookie quarterback identifying blitzes. But if you have a quarterback who's already established, centers don't get a lot of one-on-one blocks. Centers generally are double teaming someone. So the center really just needs to be good enough. And that's, if you have a really good player usually plays center, just move him the guard. Unless if you have a new quarterback, just move him the fucking guard and then put an average guy at center who can, who's played it before as well. And you're better off doing that than placing someone who's really good at center and having an average guard. That's just the way the NFL works. The center used to be like foreign position on offensive line besides the left tackle, but those days are long gone now. So, um, their defense isn't that stout. It's okay. I would say their run defense is definitely not as great as their pass defense. I think. Well, I think they're gonna have problems getting to the quarterback. For one, I think they're gonna have to blitz a lot, which we'll see how that works against really good quarterbacks. Picked up on that against more inexperienced and not as good. It's gonna work. So I think their defense is
Uh, Below
okay,
average. I think it's still be
average to
below
below
average. I
average.
think it's
And to
below
be honest, I
average.
think their offense is average to. Where do I see them? I got
I think
them
they're
under
just a.
8.5. I think
I.
I
I.
think they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna win many divisions. And that's gonna stick them
They're an.
into the
They're
losing
an eight
column.
and
About
nine. They're an 8 and 9,
7. I have them
9 and 8 team.
probably winning 7 games. And I love Sam Darnold, but there's not enough pieces on that offense to put up really high numbers, especially on that. Well, there's pieces, but not enough. And then the defense is going to give up high numbers against really good teams. So it's like if you take like Rams, 49ers, they're going to pick up apart.
So my pick actually is. So my pick is, like I said, I'm high on Cooper Cup this year. I have Cooper Cup to have 1,000+ receiving yards. It's plus 250. I really like that. I don't know. I think Cooper Cup is going to have a really good season, regardless of how the team's success is. But I do still believe Cooper Cup.
If Sam
If
Darnold likes him, we'll see. It's to be determined if that's his favorite target. Which, if it is, I see it. If he's not, maybe not. We'll have to wait.
I'm still taking it. That's still my pick, though.
It's a good value pick. It's
It is a good value pick. Plus 250 is good value.
All right, I think we're good on that.
What's your pick for the team? Or did you already say it?
I'd say under 8.5.
I think
I have
we're
him
good.
going like 7 wins, 8.
That is the entire. Get your fucking
Crap.
star, Buck. Get your NFC. All right, so the NFC West is done. So now
NFC West completely done.
that's one division down. When do you guys want to before we get into
NFC North.
entertainment?
No, we'll talk about that. Nope, we'll talk about that after.
That's what I said.
What?
Nope.
Huh?
Oh shit! I said when do you want to start the other ones?
Next podcast.
I know when do we want to record the next podcast? When do we want to get into this?
We'll say it after.
All right,
We'll figure it out after the
We'll
podcast.
figure it out because it's
all right. So
always
we got to figure out the
real
schedule.
quick. So NFC North. So the NFC West rankings. I have Rams in first, Niners second, Cardinals third, Seahawks fourth. That's how I'm gonna have the division by the end of the season.
I'm gonna have Niners, Rams, Cardinals, Seahawks. I think it's gonna be a very competitive division. I think Niners probably take it with 12 wins. Rams probably sit right at 10. Cardinals probably at best 10, but probably only 9. I have them probably at 9 wins, and then Seahawks 7, 8. So I think it's gonna be a division where nobody's really bad. No one's gonna be terrible.
It's gonna be like a very
unless if injuries come.
Yes.
Knock on wood. But
I don't see anyone blowing that division open.
Yeah. All right.
I think they're.
Nope. You can finish.
I was gonna say I think the Niners do have potential to blow it open if everything goes well for them, but I still believe in the Rams to win the division. But all right. I'm good.
Let's move on to overrated, underrated.
Nick, you've been very quiet, so I'm gonna let you just roll right into it. If that's good with you, Drew.
Should be good.
I haven't heard from him in a while. So I was gonna see what this motherfucker's thinking of.
Overrated, underrated. Fuck, see, you put me on the spot here.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, you go first. Let me think of something.
All right, mine's pretty simple. It's gonna be the Snoop Bowl. For those who don't know, every people for some reason get really hyped up about this game. I don't get it. People are like, it's the Battle of New York. Yeah, with the half the guys get cut by the end of the year. By the end of the game, they get cut. It's not that big of a deal. The fucking starters play maybe a series. Listen, it's a big deal when they play in the regular season every 4. Jets won last time. That's why it's called Jet Life. We still got 2 more years.
We were there for that.
Jet Life. So it's not MetLife. It's not Giant Life. It's Jet Life. And that's still 2 more years. Whoever wins the Snoop Bowl, it's meaningless. Well, I mean, but this isn't like some big battle for the Empire State of New York. It's just, your fucking 4th round fucking chip bum trying to prove himself.
Trying to see if you can actually get a contract.
I'm gonna watch it. No, I don't mind it because but the way some of these people on Twitter really get into it, it's like they actually care who wins. If the Giants win, it's not going to affect me at all.
That's Twitter, though.
You cannot be affected by a preseason game unless if your starting quarterback tears his knee off. How can you be affected by who wins and loses or anything about it?
You're right. I agree.
Just watch the game. Watch the guys who you think are going to play. Get a nice scouting report, and that's it. What more do you want?
I don't know.
I think it is. I think it's people. They're so excited for the season that they want to hype this up so it just has 1% of the feel of an actual NFL regular season game.
So
because it's crosstown rivals, Jets versus Giants, New York. but they really try to like buy in, but they can't, so they end up just fucking shoving down alcohol and fucking
I was gonna
Dominoes
say
on
getting
their front
fucking
during it.
blackout drunk and eating after eating Wingstop at the stadium, dousing in ranch.
Oh fuck. All right.
See, that's my overrated underrated because
I'm not gonna mine. I'm going underrated this week. It's fucking.
what?
What?
What are you about to say, dude?
I was just gonna say vinyl records.
Okay.
It's kind of like
Okay.
a lost art now. People don't appreciate
Yeah,
having like
except
an
I
actual
spent way too
physical
much
form of.
money on vinyl records.
Well, it's the same thing with
Nick,
video games.
this back wall is like fucking
A grand?
it
Not no no.
almost. They're the first
Yeah,
no
almost.
the first time I went there, the first time I went to the fucking place that I get my records at, I spent $287 on like 8.
Is that the
That whole wall is
place?
full.
Is that the place?
Yes, yes,
Yep.
yes. I know
Okay.
what you're gonna say, but yes. But yeah, I think having physical forms of music, because everything's digital now, but not having actual like a physical way to play music is kind of underappreciated.
It's just like
Yeah.
the same. This is like the same take I had about waiting
You
Pretty much.
like 2-3 weeks ago. I had this. It's the same thing. It's
What
just
was
you
it?
know. I just said like buying games digitally like isn't the same. So
Oh yeah.
really, like then like I remember waiting in line at fucking midnight for COD
Oh
as a kid,
yeah.
and actually getting the physical disc. Like I still have all my games,
I still have a
especially
bunch
like
of them
my
in my
Gears of War.
closet.
Yeah, me too.
But music games, it's all digital now, man. That
Everything
shit's
is.
like
Everything's
kind of
digital now.
shocked they. Well, I guess because of vinyl, it's kind of hard to make. I was gonna say like
They still make them for every album.
no, I know.
But
I guess because they're
Not
so hard to
not
make, it
every
kind of has to
album.
be a lot.
Yeah.
It kind of has to
most
be
do.
like a lot of money.
Most.
It has to kind of cost a lot of money because you have to. Like, it's not like just a disc,
No.
but yeah, they're
I
they're out. They're out, man, and I don't. Unfortunately, they ain't coming back for us.
I have a record player, and I'm gonna still keep collecting records. So when I'm older, I can be like that old guy. You come to my house. I can't wait till I'm gonna be like 65. You guys are gonna come over. We're gonna be drinking, and all of a sudden, you guys want to listen to some tunes? And then I'm gonna put on
Your
Flower Boy, and we're
your
gonna be like, this was
grandkids
from
are
our time.
your grandkids.
The iPod was the start of the death of civilization for sure.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, low key.
Civilization, not civilization, but the music.
Okay.
No, civilization.
All right, Nick.
Because
Now
then
you've
people
had
started
plenty.
wearing
All right.
headphones too much.
Nick, now you've had plenty of time to think. You motherfucker. You better be ready.
All right. Speaking of music, right? I think something that's underrated is like knowing how to play an instrument or something to that effect because I feel like being able to play an instrument like you're like you understand like music better. Like you know kind of like you can watch out for things and shit per se.
Yeah,
Even if you're like a I don't know, if you're like a producer, you can also it lets you experience music differently because you know kind of like the you kind of know what you're listening to, you know,
yeah.
or you know.
See that? I was a half decent clarinet player back in the day.
You know.
Played the trumpet for a short period of time.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
sometimes
actually pretty good.
Drew plays some like
I'm pretty good at blowing horn.
country bangers whenever we go on our whenever he's driving. And it's like I kind of want to learn those cuz it's like
Yeah.
an exciting thing to know about. I love
You just
playing
want to do
guitar.
it for the bitches.
At first,
You're
but
doing. You're trying to do it
at
for
first, but
That's all you
I was
care
like
about.
15.
Don't put your head down, Drew. You know what he's just trying to beat around the bush. You know exactly what bullshit.
Nah.
Yeah, I see you trying to
Yeah,
sell.
but that's like, but doing that, like now he says if it's not for the, That's the
I
same thing as
respect it.
that's the same thing as like lifting weights.
Yeah,
Like
I
at first
lift
you think
weights.
it's all for the girls, and then you realize like you only end up talking to guys about it. At the end of the
Right?
day, it's
Like,
You end up going to the gym and you just like you look people
useless.
that are, damn, you look big, bro, and that's like the
Yeah,
best that's like best
yeah,
compliment you'll get all month.
yeah. It's not. It becomes something else than what it was originally intended for.
Yeah, you think you, dude, we're gonna get jacked,
we're gonna
man.
we're gonna
Damn,
get
bro, you're
so
looking.
many bitches, and then it's just like,
Damn, bro, you're looking huge.
and then it's
Okay,
just like
yeah,
Some
you
I
realize it's
say
a great way to stay healthy,
a chick's never gonna
and
ask
then
you
and
to
then you
just
lose your
get a
mind
front
over
double
it.
bicep. Your friend will though.
You're never gonna impress a chick with doing a lat spread, but you'll impress your homie. Remember that, kids.
Oh my God, he's.
Think about how fucking
Oh my
like
God,
just
look
like
at his
randomly.
width. Look at his
Think
width.
how weird like a lat spread, how like weird it's like just like randomly doing that.
Dude, no, I think we talked
As
about
someone
this
who
the other
doesn't get
day.
it, like
Yeah, like if you
Right.
don't
oh
know what a
yeah,
lat spread is and you just see someone doing a lat spread, you're gonna think they're
No,
fucking like
you're just in
absolutely
a
stupid.
public bathroom mirror, just. And then someone catches you, he's
yeah,
like, "What the
Yes,
fuck are you doing?"
like someone walks in a public bathroom, you're just fucking full lat spread.
You're just
Hey man,
just at the bar in the bathroom. You're like, "Man, what the fuck are you doing, dude? What the fuck is wrong with you?"
God.
Oh my God.
I know,
Anyway, go.
yeah.
Wait.
All right.
All right,
All right, well
that's
Do
that.
you
that's
guys
my
have?
take.
I don't really have an entertainment of the week.
I don't either. The only entertainment I've been doing is just, I mean, Drew and I have been watching a fuck ton
I've
of
been
movies.
I've been
Too many
outside.
movies.
I've been outside. Yeah.
What does that mean? Like in the
Oh,
wilderness?
technically, yeah. I walked through did a nice little walk through the forest.
Well, with that, we're
Well, with that, we're wrapping up.
'cause I don't really have an entertainment, Drew. I don't know if you
No.
do.
Yeah, I don't really have a.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
It was a good podcast.
We'll be back
Okay.
very soon with another episode. Go
Hopefully,
all 8
fingers crossed.
fucking
Oh,
divisions.
not hopefully, Nick. We have to. We are on
We
a
have
fucking
to.
time crunch.
We have to.
No, you don't
We're on
understand
the
how
time
much.
clock.
Stay tuned,
And I have a wedding.
motherfuckers.
And
We're
I have a
coming
wedding
back.
to get to.
It's comeback
Goodbye.
season.
Whatever the fuck he
We're
said.
not coming back from it. We've been here.
I know. We're not coming. We're not coming back.
increasing output.
No, we're on the rise.
We're on the
We haven't
rise.
gotten to a point where we need to come back. We're on the rise.
Fair.
Shut
You
this
can
shit
end
off.
it.
Shut this shit the fuck off.
All right.